Well, hello, Mr. O here. And what I got in front of you is the Guide to Visual Arts classes because as you're in intro or some of the other art classes, you might discover you want to take more classes. Or you're in intro 3D or 2D and you realize that's enough for me. I don't take art seriously. I don't want to work for 60 minutes. I don't want to get better. Don't take it that too seriously. Um, and you realize it's just not for you. So, how do you change classes? How do you get out of classes? How do you add classes? So, this is for anything you want. And I'm going to just type in BCSDS, and you can see it pops up for me, but it's bcsds.org. As you can see, since I'm on my desktop computer, it's going to go much faster than your Chromebook. Then I go to schools and go to Burlington High School. Congratulations, you're in high school. Now, you see where it says all this. See Counselor's Web? Don't touch anything down on the toggle, but click on Counselor's Web. And so it gives me that page, and I scroll down, and what I do is I pick either Mrs. Lineball or Mrs. Mum. Mrs. Lineball is A through G. Mrs. Mum is H through O, P through Z. Mrs. Levinson is not here or has not returned until they get a counselor for the middle school. You will pick, if you're P through Z, you just pick whoever you want. So let's say I want Mrs. Lineball. I will just click on her name. That's actually a button. And then you'll see I have a bunch of appointments. And it wants to give me cookies. So as you can see, let's just say I want to miss third period. So at 9:20, I click on 9:20, which I still think is second period. And it's on Friday the 11th because that's all that's open right now. Her schedule, since it's like at a rush time, I'm going to have to wait a few days. You put in your name, you put in your email. What's the reason? Most of you, well, it would be student. And reason for meeting, that's where you would go academic. But I want you to see also future reference, social emotional, and you can schedule an appointment with them if you feel like you need somebody to talk to. Brief description of why you're meeting. Miss Coyle is the most amazing art teacher. It's the nicest art teacher I ever met. And that would hurt my feelings, by the way. And then you confirm your booking. You'll get an email confirmation, and on that date and time, you just go meet, change your class, whether it's dropping art, because like I said, you don't feel like you're serious enough to put the time in. You have to understand, we want everybody who wants to be in here, but if you're somebody who's going to goof around and ruin the class for people who take it seriously, we'll love you. We just prefer not to have you within our classroom. I hope that makes sense. And if you're somebody who feels like, hey, maybe you're better than what you think you are, and you realize you're doing some pretty good stuff, we recommend that you take more art classes. Don't try to take them all in the same year. Spread them out, and that way you can have them all 4 years, okay? I hope this helps. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.